And so now we're getting into the women's doubles presentation as we bring in all four finalists, two of whom are champions, two of whom probably will be in the near future. Oh, look at them being playful. Very nice opportunity. Zhu Yuling, very charming smile.
Second place
Chen Xingtong just the
goes
same.
to Chen Xingtong and Wang Manyu representing China.
And there are the runners-up. It's Wang Manyu on the right and Chen Xingtong on the left.
The prize check will be presented by Mr. Vivek Kohli, Vice President of Stag International.
And a very huge table tennis supporter will be presenting them with the check. It's Vivek Kohli, the Vice President of Stag International. Actually a team owner for the UTT, the Indian Teams League, coming up.
The trophy and mascot will be presented by Mr. Shihi Lau, CEO of Double Happiness.
And now the trophy will be presented by Lo Shihe, the CEO of Double Happiness. Again, another name you'll see on the World Tour quite a bit. The World Tour Grand Finals as a presenter, as Double Happiness is the ball sponsor. And the new and improved D40 Pluses are quite good to use. I quite enjoy playing with them. Really solid bounce, quite consistent, a bit harder. And one of the best things about the World Tour is seeing the world. And when you take home these trophies, you will remember
let's put our hands together
where you got them
for the
from.
women's
No question
doubles
that this is
champion
Australia.
of the Seamaster 2017 ITTF World Tour Platinum Australian Open, Chen Mang and Zhu Yuling representing China.
And the top players, the top seeds, it's
the prize check will be
Look at these
presented by Mr.
fives
Vivek
crossing
Kohli,
arms
Vice
out
President
here,
of Stag
just
International.
full of laughs. Zhu Yuling with the shorter hair on the right, and Chun Meng on the left. And again, the checks, or the prize check presented by Vivek Kohli, Vice President of Stag International.
Shihi Lau, CEO of Double
And the
Happiness.
trophy presented by Lo Shihe, CEO of Double Happiness. So $10,000 for the pair right there. Once again, make sure you're tuning in to all of ITTF's social media channels. Chun Meng about to have a very fun video coming out. Look at that guy. Who's he? Is he somebody? I mean, Vivek we know, but the little blue guy, I'm wondering if this is a famous figure here in Australia, a mascot?
Congratulations again to all the winners.
Either way, a very cute, stuffed, cherishable piece to take home with you after a strong tournament. You never know, sometimes a lucky fan gets to take one of these home. I know Zheng Yiqing gave away her fluffy flowers
please welcome
after winning the
to
national
the award
championships
ceremony
in Taiwan.
Of the Seamaster 2017 ITTF World Tour Platinum Australian Open, the finalists of the men's doubles.
And now we make our way into men's doubles. And speaking of Taiwan, representing Chinese Taipei here, as we call it in the sports world, it's Zheng Jianan and Zhang Hongjie. Right behind him, next to them, the Korean pair,
second place
Zhang Wujin and
goes
Park
to
Gong-hyun.
Chen Qian-an and Jiang Hongqi from Chinese Taipei.
And there they are, Zheng Jianan on the right, the young father and the collegiate national champion.
Mr. Vivek Kohli, Vice President of Stag International.
On the left, expecting father with his table tennis wife and soon-to-be mother, Ai Fukuhara. Check presented by Vivek Kohli. The Vice
trophy and
President
mascot
of Stag
will be presented
International.
by Mr. Phil Males, President, Table Tennis
Trophy
Australia.
and mascot presented by Phil Males, the Table Tennis Australia President. A lot happening in the region right now for table tennis in Oceania. I used to say Oceania because that's how it's spelled, but it's said by the locals Oceania. So just trying to fit in here because it is on its way up in the world of table tennis. From Fiji and Guam, New Zealand and Australia, we're seeing more and more table tennis here in the region.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, please congratulate the winners, the men's doubles Seamaster 2017 ITTF World Tour Platinum Australian Open, Zhang Wujin and Park Gong-hyun from Korea.
And the Korean fans, very vocal here, are champions.
The prize check
Zhang
will be
Wujin
presented
on
by
the right
Mr.
and
Vivek
Park
Kohli,
Gong-hyun
Vice President
on the
of
left.
Stag International.
Vivek Kohli, the Vice President of Stag International, with the prize check for $10,000 US.
Trophy and mascot to be presented by Mr. Phil Mayles, President of Table Tennis Australia.
The President for Table Tennis Australia on the trophy and mascot. As some of the volunteer staff helping out in the passing, the delivery. Just trying to hear what the Koreans were cheering. It's interesting, the on-court interview, I was told there wouldn't be any if the Koreans win because there were no Korean translators. And I said, well, we got some pretty vocal fans here in the crowd. What about them? And sure enough, the most vocal fan in the crowd with the Korean flag
Ladies
on
and gentlemen,
her cheek.
please congratulate
Korean
the
flags,
men's
that is, one on each
doubles
cheek,
winners.
was right there to take care of the interview in the translation. And there they are, translator on the right, and her close friend and Korean supporter here in Australia cheering loudly for Jang Woo-jin and Park Dong-hyun. Again, a strong tournament for Park Dong-hyun. I think we'll see him within the world top 100
now, ladies and gentlemen,
quite soon.
Please welcome the finalists of the women's singles.
And now we move on to the women's singles finals. Or the women's singles finalists, I should say. Big smiles all around with the Chinese women here today. Look at this, from Wang Manyu, Chen Meng. Again, very fierce and focused on the table, but so charming when the cheeks lift up and the eyes light up. It's Wang Manyu, 18 years old. The fans in the crowd trying to get their kids clapping.
Chairman of Seamaster.
And so to present, we've got arguably the biggest supporter in table tennis. It's Frank G of Seamaster, the chairman. He sponsored the World Tour.
The trophy and mascot.
Many events outside of the main World Tour, including South America. He's got TTX sponsored. He's got T2 just started. And now, presenting the trophy, it's Steve Dainton. Not only a cool guy, but he's the acting CEO for ITTF currently, just recently appointed, doing a whole lot of work to promote table tennis and bring some excitement to the sport and help commercialize it alongside Frank G. $24,000 to Wang Manyu. But even more, it's Chen Meng, the queen of Down Under, or Down Under, I should say. The Thunder from Down Under.
The prize check.
And Frank G there to shake the hand and present the check. Big smiles. Oh, it's more than 45. It's exactly double, 48,000 US dollars. I think more sponsorship had come into the tournament to increase first place. And Stevie D, Steve Dainton, the acting CEO of ITTF, to present the trophy and the mascot. Look at this charm all around. Matt Pound straightening up his pants there. Matt Pound working quite hard as well with Steve Dainton to deliver outstanding social media content
women's singles at this
and all sorts of entertainment within ITTF.
World Tour Platinum Australian Open.
And as the fans wait with the volunteers to take pictures of their favorite players, we only have one more presentation. It's the men's singles finalists
of the men's singles.
And here they are. It's Simone Gauzy in the front with an outstanding tournament. But for me, maybe the best table tennis I've seen in my life from Vladimir Samsonov. Look at the smile. This is a smile of knowing that your two basketball-playing sons and your wife are celebrating with you. But Simone Gauzy, still on his way up. Would not be surprised if he moves up in the world rankings. He's world ranked number 16, and he's only 22 years old. A bright future ahead. Tons of power off the table, but was absolutely tested out here. Frank G, the chairman of Seamaster, presenting the $24,000 check.
James Morris, Executive Vice President of the International Table Tennis
One of the
Federation.
funniest men I've met in table tennis, and most delightful as well. James Morris, ITTF's Executive Vice President, and he's a farmer through and through. He'll tell you that first thing, more so than anything else. Presenting the trophy and the stuffed animal there, the mascot.
The Seamaster 2017
and the champion,
ITTF World Tour
one of the most respected
Open,
players on the planet, still at it, 41 years old and playing as young as ever. A good handshake and a wave to the crowd. It's Belarus's own evergreen and legend, the Zen master Vladimir Samsonov, collecting $48,000 in prize money here, presented by Frank G of Seamaster.
To be presented by Mr. James Morris, International
Really just
Table Tennis
unstoppable
Federation
play from
Executive
Vladimir
Vice President.
Samsonov. And presenting with the trophy and the mascot. Look at these laughs. James Morris, I'll bet he's talking about his farm. Really laughs all the time. If you ever have the chance to hang out with James Morris, definitely take that opportunity. And I think the quality of people out here presenting quite well. I mean, Frank G as well. Loves his table tennis. Always a pleasure to talk to. But here are the two finalists. Again, an outstanding tournament from Simone Gauzy, but an invincible tournament from the Zen master Vladimir Samsonov. Vladdy on top of the podium, 27 titles, putting a little more distance between himself and Ma Long for a title that takes a lifetime to earn. The most World Tour titles of any player on the World Tour. You heard it in his interview. No plans to stop playing anytime soon. And during his Ask a Pro Anything, when will you retire? The answer was Vladimir Samson never. So, standing next to Chun Meng, you can get a real sense of how tall he is. Chun Meng is no shorty, that's for sure. Thumbs up, excitement all around, and the obligatory selfie for the social media with the mascot in it. Beautiful smiles. The crowd loves both of them. Two very attractive champions on top of the podium. So we hope you've enjoyed the program as much as I have. A thriller of a tournament. Make sure you go back and check out the draws to find all the closest matches, all the highlights, and anything you want to relive you can find on ITTF.com. The official Facebook page is International Table Tennis Federation, the official YouTube channel. You've got Twitter and Instagram as well, Weibo if you're in China, or anywhere else, you can still access that for the most part. So, it's been a lot of fun. I'm your commentator, Adam Bobrow, and we look forward to seeing you on the World Tour. Don't forget, drive safely, pong responsibly, and we'll see you soon. Have a good night.